Hey there, welcome to Evansville Podcast. My name is Jason. Thanks for listening. Before we get into it, I wanted to make sure you knew that the Politics Aside show that you may have heard on this very feed has its own feed. We've set the boys loose into the world to fight for their survival. I don't know. But check them out. They have their own stuff going now. So if you're into their discourse, then check them out at politicsasideshow.com. We'll give you information on how to subscribe. Make sure you're up to date. We had a episode released this week with State Representative Wendy McNamara. So make sure to catch that episode as well as previous episodes that you may have missed. Matthew and Justin do a great job of keeping it civil while discussing the issues nationally and statewide, locally. So it's a good listen. politicsasideshow.com, or just go to your favorite podcast application and search for Politics Aside. It should show up. Just look for the elephant and the donkey shaking hands. So now, for why you're really here, Doga. Doga will be May 20th, 10 a.m. Saturday. It is at Central Park. It is dogs, yoga, and all that stuff. So Yoga Sam, one of the Evansville All-Stars, brings along a guest, Trisha, and I'm going to try this, Trisha Zivkovic, and they're the yoga instructors for Doga. And then I have a special guest host, Mr. Cory Edwards, the official movie correspondent of Evansville Podcast, joins me to discuss what Doga is, all the information you need to know. We do kind of gloss over, there's something about faxing official documentation about the dogs to Sam. If you have questions about that, or you probably will need more clarification on that, please check out the Facebook event page and to get more information, because you do need to make sure their papers are up to date for the dogs before you can bring them to this, just to make sure everybody's on the up and up. So check out the Facebook page. I'll put a link to it in the show notes. And after we're done talking with Doga, we do a little SuperFight, which we haven't done in a while. So be looking for that. Appreciate Trish and Sam putting up with us and some of our comments. So thanks. Enjoy the show. So is it Doga or Doga?
It's Doga.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you want to pronounce it like yoga.
See.
Real technical about it.
Right. So these are dogs doing yoga.
Yes. No, actually.
No.
No.
Dang
Well,
it.
so here's
I'm
the
just way
thing.
off.
So what we're saying that technically, yeah, a dog could do some yoga if they did that stretch that they always do like every morning.
Right.
You know, that's the downward facing dog. But more than likely, they're just going to be playing because we're in a dog park.
Yep.
So we're doing yoga in a dog park.
Yep.
Got
Essentially,
it.
bring your favorite companion dog with you and do some yoga.
Yeah.
Cool. And this is on the 20th of May?
Yes.
So it's next Saturday.
Central Park.
Yes.
Central Park.
Central Park.
Evansville's only dog park
Is that right?
thus far. Yes.
Wow.
There's been talks of a lot of different dog parks, like even one over at Sunset Park here downtown.
That should
Yeah.
absolutely happen.
You know, that big open area, but there hasn't been any momentum with it. So I just want to open up my own dog park
Yeah.
Wow.
and have like a little bar attached to it and do some yoga too.
Yeah.
Like a...
Bar for dogs or humans?
Yeah, wait.
Both.
There is one in Colorado Springs. There's a bar that they have. You're allowed to bring your dog. You bring
Yeah.
your dog, and there's dogs everywhere. There's people with beer everywhere, and it's
Yeah, there was some in
a
Houston.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
They actually had like on the menu options for animals.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Cool. Yeah, I think that would go over well here.
I think
Yep.
so too.
There's some of that in Sedona
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Dogs are welcome.
Because you've started doing was it Yappy Hour? What's it called? Is
Yeah.
that right?
We went to the first one and it was pouring down rain. So we didn't stay very long. But then yesterday, Grace and I went to Lamasco's and it was really good. And I felt like it's growing too. There was more dogs on the patio and Grace was really excited. But I always tell people, like, keep your dog preoccupied. So bring like a bone or something, like a chew toy, something that'll keep them busy.
iPod.
Otherwise, you're just going to be. Otherwise, you're just going to be stressed out because your dog's going to be pulling on the leash, trying to sniff everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Right.
think it depends too. Like, you be the judge of your dog, which kind of goes hand in hand of Doga. Like, if your dog is skittish or is aggressive or, you know, is really difficult to handle, you don't have to bring your dog. You can still come do yoga and hang out with other dogs that are there.
Yep.
So
unless you're really comfortable. I mean, if you're comfortable with your dog being around other dogs and around a lot of new people all at once, then I say this is great. And if your dog isn't cool with that, then, and you love animals, if you love dogs, you can come with or without a dog.
Yeah.
And you're going to have a blast either way. There's going to be a dog that licks your face probably. So be prepared for that.
Maybe sniffs your butt too.
That's what
probably sniffing butts will happen.
I told someone about this morning, and they said it sounds like cold noses in places that they may not be expecting.
Just like wet.
So just expect it.
Okay.
So now, I've never actually done yoga.
Yeah.
But from what I see, hear, read, it seems to be kind of not just a exercise, more of a kind of a spiritual thing too. Wouldn't dogs kind of make that a little chaotic?
So part of the
do
yoga
I guess do you have to be patient? Is that just having a dog anyway kind of drill, I guess?
Hit the nail on your head, the head right there.
So part of the yoga practice is being grounded of what you're doing and staying centered and kind of ignoring distractions. So whether that's the dog barking, whether it's like a lot of times when you do yoga outside, there's like cars, sand, there's different terrain. So your ankles are going to wobble a little bit more. So the yoga practice is really going to be focused on centering in your own practice as opposed to what's going on around you. There's going to be distractions. There's going to be things that happen. But for the most part, like we want it to be a really free and open practice. Yeah. And this is our first time doing it, so we don't know what to expect.
And we're not asking anyone to ignore their dog and just be like in the zone in their practice and just like not look at their dog. I mean, it is about surrendering to what's happening around you, but at the same time, sometimes that means just like petting your dog and taking a second, like whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's lighthearted, fun, do what you can.
Yeah. Like the first Friday I brought Grace and she was on the tie out. Yeah. And she waited, so I taught the second half. So the first half, like I was doing the practice, and so I could go over there and like pet her. But then when I taught the second half, I wasn't paying attention to her, and she dug up her stake, and the stake was like in the ground, like 2 feet, like
twisted in there.
And she dug it up, and she was on someone else's mat.
Yep.
And I was like,
and this nice man just like grabbed the stake and like pulled her back in, like tried to start twisting it. He started twisting it back into the ground to get her there, but then we had to just keep an eye on her.
Yeah. So so yoga really teaches you to just be aware of what's going on and
accept it.
Yeah, accept it. Like you can't do anything stop trying to have control of everything.
Which is part of the fun. Right?
Yeah. Because I think that's too like what yoga gets that mindset of like just like the zen and like namaste, like so peaceful. I'm like, no, that's not life. Like
it's not life
as soon as you leave the yoga studio, like a car like like in traffic. So it's like, no, you have to be grounded for that. Like that's what yoga teaches you.
Yep.
So
I guess if regular yoga was jogging, this is rock climbing.
Guess it depends on
with your dog. Rock climbing with
your dog on your back.
It's like walking with obstacles.
Right.
Yeah. Except it's very lighthearted. No pressure.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything.
I like that there's pressure. I'd hope
you want the pressure.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So if you're a beginner level, this is okay then.
Definitely.
Totally.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Very, very beginner friendly. All levels welcome. I think that if you're looking to get a super dynamic like inversion practice, like that's not what's going to happen here. We're really just focusing on the fun of it, introducing yoga in a fun environment to people who maybe haven't practiced before.
Yeah.
And just allowing a community of people to come together, do something fun that maybe they already love or maybe they've never done before, and just keep it lighthearted. I think it's going to be a great time.
I'm excited.
Honestly, I'm kind of jealous I don't get to be down there practicing.
I know, me too. But I mean, Fawn's going to be there.
Yeah, my dog will be there as well as Grace.
And your dog knows what? What's her name?
Her name's Fawn.
Fawn.
Like the baby deer.
Fawn and Grace.
Yeah.
Fawn and Grace.
She's a
very
30
delicate
pound.
names.
They are.
They've been in doggy training together, and
Also, they're schoolmates.
they're classmates.
They love each other.
They
go
really do.
nuts when they see each other.
It's so funny because remember the first time they met?
Oh my god! Yeah, my dog was so much bigger. Yeah.
And I got scared. Yep. But it was in my house, so it's like not like Grace was like unfamiliar with the territory. It's just it was the first dog that she actually met off a leash, and Fawn just like terrorized her.
Yep, my dog really likes to play. She's a pit bull pug mix.
She's so cute,
and she's a big ball of muscle, and she was probably like 25 pounds, and Grace was really little at that point.
10.
And Fawn likes to play. She doesn't bite. She's not like aggressive in it by any means, but she's like overpowering. And then now Grace surpasses her, and Fawn has no idea what to do.
Do you remember when we went over to Angel Mounds?
Yeah.
And then she got all those burrs all over her.
Oh my gosh! And I was like,
I got so scared.
She was covered. She's a black dog, and she just left that like those woods looking like a golden retriever, like color, just like tan, everything covered in burrs.
So they're friends.
Yeah, they're friends.
Cool.
Yeah.
And they'll be there
They're
playing,
buds.
running around in the
High fiving and
Yeah.
whatever dogs do.
Yes.
Perfect.
Sniffing.
Sniffing. Yeah.
Primarily.
They're very polite.
And like pouncing on each other. Like Grace gets on her hind legs and she's like,
And Fawn likes to go under.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
So now, have you gone to one of these before? Where did this idea come about?
Really, it all started because we both got dogs around the same time, and we're both yoga instructors, and we're like, we want to do yoga with our dogs.
I had heard of it before, but I had never attended anything. I had only seen it maybe on Instagram, Facebook, and we just thought, you know what, we can do this.
Right.
We can find a place.
There's lots of different kinds. Like I've seen people actually like holding their dogs up in the air, and they'll do like a pose.
Simba style?
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we're not going to do that. I'm just going to be real and say like, I want every dog to do it. Because it looked like those dogs were all like under 20 pounds.
Yeah. If someone has a Great Pyrenees, they're not going to be able to lift it up over their head and start singing Lion King. Like that's not going to happen.
Will there be Lion King music playing?
Oh, we could
Is that a
probably make that
request?
happen.
No.
Oh, okay.
We could.
It's not.
We could make that happen.
If we
but
could. Lighten up the mood a little bit.
Yeah.
I prefer more of the gladiator style.
Gotcha.
soundtrack.
The heavy metal yoga, though, that's a thing.
That is a thing. That
where
is.
they play like real heavy metal, and you just scream it out.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a lot of different kinds of yoga.
Yep.
Yes.
It's a
Moral of the story.
expanding.
Yeah. Goat yoga.
Yeah.
So if I want to go to dog yoga and I've
Doga.
got Doga, sorry.
Dog yoga.
Thank you. That's why I have him here.
There you go.
What do I need to bring besides dog? And what do I need for the dog? Because there's some rules, right?
Right. So every dog has to have all their up-to-date vaccination records faxed in.
Have we heard a date?
Yeah. So Saturday, May 20th. And it starts what? 10 a.m.?
10 a.m.
10
10
a.m.
a.m. May 20.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why it starts at 10, though, do you want to tell them why?
You can because I forget.
Okay.
Because of the way the sun hits the curvature of the earth.
Yoga
Well, actually-
yoga is very metaphysical.
Right.
So the reason why we're starting at 10 is because we want everyone to get there.
Yeah.
And we want to see if your dog's going to be aggressive, if it's not acting well, if it's, not wanting to be with other dogs, then we'll figure that out, and you can either stay and be on the outskirts, or you can go to the next fence over.
Or you'll put the dog down.
Because there's two separate
Oh,
play
there's two sections.
So there's two separate play yards. So, and what we had talked about initially,
3 yards.
3 yards. Okay, but 2 that we'll be using.
Correct.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but when we initially talked, we talked about having the dogs and their owners come in initially, maybe for like the first half hour, into one play yard and just have the dogs interact with each other, make sure the owners and the dogs are both comfortable in that space, and those who are comfortable can go over at 10:30-ish when we start the practice, and they can bring their dogs and their yoga mat, put it down and practice with their dog off leash.
Correct. It's going to be off leash.
Off leash, and it's going to be a fenced in area. The dogs can run and interact with each other. They can interact with strange people that they don't know. Whatever happens. But that's the gist of it. It's going to be a 45-minute practice, and then
Doggy massage.
little bit of dog massage at the end. Nothing too fancy, but just a
dogs
little
massaging humans.
TLC.
Explain that.
I believe is what that is.
I don't know what that is.
That's dogs massaging humans.
It's
So-
yep. We're going to train your dog to give you a back rub.
That would be nice.
Very
Can we just like
incredible.
step on your back? So we have about 4 or 5 different massage techniques that we want to use on the dogs afterwards. That these are things that you can do at home, and
Easy.
they're like basically like in shoulders, hips, their neck,
Top of
and
the
so
head.
we're just going to be teaching everyone how to do that.
Do either of you have dogs, or have ever had dogs?
Yes, I
Yes.
have 2 dogs.
Okay, you have 2 dogs. So, when you're with your dog and you're just wanting to love on your dog, do you ever just scratch the top of their head until their eyes like close and look real relaxed? Mm-hmm. Essentially, that's what we're going to do. Something like that, where they just get really relaxed and you just rub their legs and
It's connection with your dog.
It
I've
is,
always
yeah.
just called that petting.
Some may call it that.
But no, I don't have a dog.
We're gonna get a
so I
little-
didn't.
Yeah.
There's a lot
It
more.
was-
This is a lot more intense.
No,
than
like
I-
when you get a dog,
like pet
there's
massage.
there's a
the world
difference,
opens
right?
up, man.
It does.
But
really
there's actual
does.
like hip massages that you're going to
There's-
show people
yeah.
how
Totally.
to do to
Yep.
their dogs.
Yeah,
That's
just like
pretty
with
neat.
Because they're just like humans, They're like humans in the regard that their muscles get tight, their ligaments get tight, tendons get tight.
No, I get it.
Yep.
Yeah. They get stressed out like
tired
us.
after runs, just like
That is
humans.
true. My dog is
Yeah.
panting on the couch probably still right now after our little walk. It's hot out there.
Grace is napping right now.
Yeah.
What about
that's fine.
materials like will you have yoga pads or people have to bring their own yoga pads?
I will have yoga mats.
Yoga pads.
Whatever.
It's okay. Yoga pads.
I loved it though. It was good.
No.
That's authentic.
Fine.
It's true though. It's a pad of
It is.
rubber that you put out.
I mean, I have yoga pads. You haven't seen them yet? They're amazing.
We will have limited yoga mats.
Okay.
So if you have one, or if you're like, if you're say interested in starting a yoga practice and you just want to run to Target, TJ Maxx, Walmart, they have really cheap ones just to get started, and you can for like less than $10 probably a lot of the time. And you can bring that, but we will have limited mats. Will there be a rental fee for those? Nope.
Is this a rain or shine event?
To be honest, if it's raining, like cats and dogs, we're not doing
Wait.
it.
Because cats you wouldn't want.
Cats and dogs.
Dokes.
Katka is next year.
That's a thing too, though.
That is.
Catga?
You know, I do
Well,
have to
they
be.
don't call it that, but that is a thing.
I have to be honest. I know people have seen the goat yoga and cat yoga. In reality, it makes sense that yoga practices would work better with goats and cats because they're not as like human driven. Like dogs are like, I love you so much and I would do anything for you.
Yeah.
But goats and cats are kind of like,
Cats are like screw off.
Yeah, my cat, whenever I practice in the house, my cat just rubs up all over on my arms and she's purring, she rolls around underneath me. But goats are fun though because they want to climb everything.
climb you.
So the moment you go from like high plank, I've watched it.
I know, me
not
too.
seen
Like
this?
everywhere.
I feel like we've all seen that. I'm sorry.
The moment you
There's
go,
a goat
see it.
yoga thing.
I'll tag
it's
you in
amazing.
it.
I've maybe seen one goat in 33 years.
Goats
Well,
will
you're about to
Goats
see
are
a lot
amazing.
more.
I did not know that they
Let's be
were
honest.
around that much.
Goats will
Goats are
climb up
amazing.
on you.
Are there
and like,
goats in Evansville?
We have goats in
Yeah,
the other room.
on the west
What are you
side.
talking
There's
about?
like goat farms.
Really?
I think Rachel Braden started.
Yeah.
Does
They
that
actually-
frighten you?
I just didn't. It was one. I just didn't know that was a thing.
Look
Have you
it
seen the
up.
fainting goats?
Yes.
I like the screaming goats.
Screaming goats are
Yeah,
fire.
screaming goats are great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fainting. I think it's
That one
feigning.
goat. This is
What did I say?
yeah.
Fainting. I think
you
it's
seen that one?
feigning.
I like the Taylor Swift goat. Yeah, that's my favorite.
That's
I
pretty
don't know
good.
what you're talking about.
Just
Sorry.
Google Taylor Swift goat,
See,
and it'll be the first
I
YouTube.
know
Yep.
yoga, but I don't know pop culture. That's what's wrong with
Taylor
me.
Swift is a singer.
I know. I have no idea what's going on in her life, man.
I don't know where she's at. I don't know what she's doing.
I mean,
Haven't heard
you know,
anything.
Probably on a
You
boat.
know?
She's just being T Swifty.
But just she's on a boat,
T-Swift.
taking
Yeah.
some photos, not showing her belly button. That's what I know about her.
Is that still a thing?
I don't know. I know it was for a
Was
while.
it a thing? I
She
don't
didn't show her
care.
belly button. That was the thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
great.
didn't know that.
She's
That's
like-
one thing you know.
That is
See,
See, there you go. You are the resident T Swift.
Exactly.
Expert.
I thought of something else that everyone needs to bring.
oh,
Water.
Okay.
for you and your dog.
For you
bring
and
your
your
own
dog.
water.
BYOW.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Water for you, water for your dogs.
And,
They don't have community
treats,
dog bowls.
Food,
Correct.
whatever.
You can if you want to. Like bring treats just in case you can't get their attention, especially when you're getting ready to leave and they're just like running around. Bring their favorite treats. That's a great idea.
Yep.
But they actually do have some silver bowls.
Okay, they have
Yeah.
community bowls. I wouldn't recommend bringing your dog's food just like as a meal. One,
Right.
because of food aggression with other dogs, you never know. And also, if a dog eats and then plays immediately after, it makes them really susceptible to getting bloat, which can be deadly in dogs. I'm not going to explain what happens in there, but if a dog eats a lot, then plays really crazy, depending on the type of dog and how susceptible it is to it, it can get bloat. Happens inside of its digestive
So then
system, and then they die.
intestines, do they twist?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Podcast really took
So
a turn.
don't. Okay, I just want everyone to be safe. Like, don't bring
Yeah.
food.
She worked
Just
at
don't bring
the-
food, all right?
That's sad.
She worked
Yeah.
at the Warwick
Oh.
County.
Work Vet Clinic, Newburgh Plaza.
There
Yep,
you go.
I loved it there. It's a great place.
I would say we do not want any dogs to die the first year
Exactly.
of Doga.
So
would not
water
be
So
for
good.
don't bring
Yep.
a full meal of food.
no full meal
And
of
don't
food.
feed them right before. Maybe in the morning you can. Give it a couple hours.
It's not that
I'm
dire.
never feeding my dog again.
It's not super dire.
I'm very
So
scared.
give your dog regular breakfast in the morning. Let it digest maybe like an hour before it plays like crazy. Bring plenty of water, especially if it's hot, because the dog's going to be playing and running,
Right.
and there's
Yep.
not shade that I can remember there. So you
There's some
except for-
shade.
so there's a little bit of shade, but
Okay.
you don't want your dog to
So
overheat.
how long is the yoga event once you get going? How do
1
you-
hour.
1 hour. Okay.
Including doggy massage at the end.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
45 minutes of yoga, 15 minutes of massage.
Correct.
Yeah, and that's the yoga. That's the yoga practice, but we're going
Oh.
to get that starts at like 10:30. So 10 o'clock is when
Check in.
everyone gets there to get
Right.
to get
Yeah.
checked in. It's $10 per mat. Is that correct? Still,
Yes, $10 if you're practicing.
If you're practicing. If you're coming just to hang out with your dog, like, you don't have to pay. It's
Yeah.
great.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
That sounds
So Central Park will still be open during this.
Correct. That's
Okay.
why they have 3 different sections.
I gotcha.
And then that means one of the sections is going to be for members. But we're hoping all the members at least try.
Yeah.
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 Interesting.
Cool. And I'm a bad host because I didn't introduce our
that's
first
okay.
timer here. So Yoga Sam is one of the Evansville Podcast All Stars at this point,
Yeah.
and co-host superstar Cory Edwards,
The official movie correspondent.
official movie correspondent of Evansville Podcast. But Sam, would you like to introduce?
Yeah,
our guest?
so this is going to be my co-teacher for the event, one of my best friends, mentors, inspirations, Trish Zivkovic. I know, I murdered that last name.
You tried real hard, though.
Was that kind of like a
Yeah,
little bit?
you
Because I
got-
wanted
your
to get the
Zivkovic.
accident.
Your consonants were very, very close
Yes.
to real.
Zivkovic.
So it's Serbian. Yugoslavia is where my grandparents came from. So my last name is, the easiest way to pronounce is Zivkovic. Zivkovic.
Zivkovic.
Yep, Zivkovic. Trisha Zivkovic.
I like that.
Yep, Zivkovic if you're trying to be
Zivkovic?
fancy.
Zivkovic.
about
So I've always
I like
heard that
that
the
It
IC
is
is
pretty
always
rad.
itch,
Yeah, I
tried
right?
that.
I mean,
Yeah.
in theory, it's always itch, right?
Zivkovic.
I don't know if it's always itch, but I know in my case
Like,
it is.
That's a good like,
Zivkovic.
Yeah.
Zivkovic.
It's cool. I enjoy it.
Trish.
Zivkovic.
Trish.
Yeah.
Trish Zivkovic.
Trisha Zivkovic. But Tricia.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's fun.
Ah.
I won't change my last name if I get married because I like it
Really?
so much. Yep.
Yeah.
Nope. I don't want to do that.
Did your dog take your last name or his?
Someone asked me that like 2 weeks ago, and he said, "Your dog has to have a last name," and I said, "I have no idea."
Yeah.
Was
That's
it
not
you,
a thing.
Cory?
Zivkovic.
I know. She's just Faunawana. That's her
Faunawana.
nickname.
Bon Awana.
Then von Zivkovic.
It sounds like a Bond villain.
You know,
I know it does.
Another cool thing that goes along with that, though, my dad's name is Dragon. So Dragon Zivkovic.
His first name is Dragon?
Dragon. So that's a
you
really
serious?
rad name.
No.
Yeah, you didn't know that either?
No.
Yeah. So I felt like I had to interject it because you're already playing with it, right?
Oh
so,
my gosh.
Dragon
This is
Zivkovic.
the coolest person ever.
Dragon.
Dragan. It's a little different. But his brother's name is Mickey, so my dad really got the cool name.
Whoa. What happened there?
I don't know what happened
What are
there.
his parents'
Sorry,
names?
Uncle
Like, are
Mickey.
they, like,
Vito Mirka and Lijuba. I think it's Lijuba. We call him Louis.
And Mickey.
And Mickey and Dragon. Yeah. It's such a strange
One of these
world out there.
Tastes.
Right? So that's what it is.
That's awesome.
there we go.
That's pretty cool.
It is.
So, yeah. Sorry. So, Sam, you got any cool stories about your name?
Actually, it means little flower in French. It's really O Minihi. We are Irish, and we had to drop the O. Then we had to add a little French flair to it because we came to a French-speaking area in Kentucky when we moved after the potato famine. So it's really O Minihi. We came here, and they were like, you have to change your last name to make it sound more French. So we changed it to Little Flower.
You had to. Like, who tells you that? You
The
French?
French-speaking people in Hancock County.
like, leave or change your last name.
Yeah, but they call
Basically.
it Versailles.
Right?
I'm trying to picture the French Kentucky accent. It's just not coming to me.
No, that's a tough one to imagine.
And I think they were in that area because of the fur trade, if I had to guess. Like the French were in that
You say
area.
that like it's a common knowledge thing, and I have
Obviously.
no idea. Of course, the potato famine, the fur trade, all goes
Potato
together.
famine. Wow. We covered a lot of
if I had to
things.
guess, I don't know. You
That's
know, I don't know
interesting.
why they were there,
That's
but
really
I just
cool.
know it was a lot of French people, and we were like the only Irish people, and they said you have to do it.
Yep.
What percentage go with Minnette instead of Minnette?
When I played softball, I would say like 50% of the announcers said Minnette, which we kind of liked it. And
Yeah, I love it.
You know,
Sounds
and then they
Italian.
said
I told
like,
you that when I first met you. I wanted
Yeah.
it to be Minnette.
I'm fine with it.
And yet she hasn't changed it.
I know.
You could just start saying it. I say my name 2 different ways. You could just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's something now. It's ingrained. I just say Minnette.
Yep.
But Minnette is nice too. Spaghetti Minnette.
Oh, that's kind of cute. Yeah, that's true.
Sam and Eddie. Sounds like what's
from
that?
Boston.
Who's the boss?
Who's the boss?
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Me either.
Wow.
Tony Danza.
Yeah. With some Milano, more importantly.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
right. I would have never thought about that.
Yeah.
That needs a rewatch.
Samantha Maselli is what?
What
popped in,
movie?
but-
What did you say? It was
Who's
called?
the boss?
Who's the boss? This is a TV show. You know, Angela's the boss, by the way. Spoiler
Angela,
alert.
okay.
Angela
Dang,
is the boss.
she's really gonna look it up.
Yeah. No, Angela
Tony
is-
Danza.
I mean, she literally paid him. So she's the boss.
Oh, there. Well, then that makes a lot of sense. Then.
Hey, haven't tried something in a while.
Can we do a random question?
But I have something if you guys are up for it.
Yes.
I think it's right up your alley.
I'm always up for it.
Because you get to judge people.
I love surprises.
yeah.
I know
This is
these are
great.
fun.
I'm always a fan.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
She's a big girl. She's got
is.
hops for sure.
Yeah, she does.
All right.
All right. What's this?
So this is SuperFight. And what this is, you will select a white card. And that is in...
Can I look at it?
You could take a couple just in case you don't like
Okay.
One at a
one of
time
them.
or
And you
two
can
at a-
you can look at them immediately. It's
Okay,
fine.
great.
You can
Both of us?
Yeah, both of you.
Awesome.
And then, so just find one you like.
Oh.
And then you draw like 5 of the black cards and keep 2 that you like. And you pair them together with your white card.
Got it.
They're going to have some sort of creation with abilities. The white card is the entity, and the black card's their abilities. And then they're going to explain why the other one would beat the other one. And then you are going to decide who.
So they're
is the
going
winner.
to have a debate, and I have to decide who won based on the debate,
Right.
Or based on what I think.
Based on the debate.
So it could be that I think Sam
Right.
should have won, but she had such a poor
she
debate.
could've-
I'm going Zivkovic.
Right.
It's
All right.
really good.
I know.
See?
Wow, you said
He's
that
good.
so well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's just impressive. I
He's
never get
a
that.
he's a
Point of pride.
pro mic talker.
Yeah.
Very good.
And so do I ask questions back or just
You
listen?
absolutely ask
Oh, okay.
questions back.
So
Clarification is the best
put
part
like
of
a
this.
timer on it?
We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
I'll have a
Just tell me-
unofficial time.
Tell me when we're done with her and moving on.
Okay. Well,
Otherwise, I'll just
she'll-
keep asking
They've got to
questions.
wait until they both have announced.
Oh, so they say it and then
She'll say it, and then they'll present their
Opening statements.
arguments because you want to know both of. They'll want to
Okay.
know both of them.
All right, fair enough. So Sam, what do you got?
I'm just going to say it. I don't have to explain it at all, right?
Not yet,
Okay.
but you will have to explain why you're going to win.
Okay.
So, but after,
But I
she
guess you need
announces
to know
hers.
hers so you know
Right.
your argument.
Right.
Yeah, I
so-
get it.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
is Doubtfire. But this is my card. So I have to pick one.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Okay,
So
so
you're
you pick
picking
Mrs.
out of
Doubtfire.
all Robin Williams characters.
Wow.
You pick Mrs. Doubtfire.
That's so weird. We talk about him so much.
Okay.
I know. That's why I was
She
like,
obviously, this is a
Obviously,
bad start.
this is a-
she did
it's-
not look at my flick
You don't-
chart prior to.
You don't know. All right.
That's all right. Go ahead.
What is
So
your
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire abilities?
oh my God. Has angel wings and riding a dragon.
Okay.
The dragon, or I'm sorry,
Just
riding
a
her dad.
dragon.
Mrs. Doubtfire with angel wings,
Spelled differently.
Riding my father.
riding Mr.
Spelled-
Zivkovic. All
Spelled
right,
differently.
all right. So Mrs. Doubtfire, angel wings, riding a dragon,
All right.
and Trish is.
So I am this. Is that
Or
how
Yeah,
Your
you
well,
ability
that's what
is
you
this.
both would be. Yeah, in this fight, you're fighting each other.
Oh, so it's like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it. Okay. I am the Statue of Liberty shooting tigers from my mouth on a zip line.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Oh my God. That is awesome.
I know.
See, and this is why I wanted them to fight because I felt like they were the most chill, laid back, zen
One of
people.
them is not.
And one of them ain't walking out of this room.
We're both going to die.
All right, so
Well, so Robin Williams, he's a ghost, so he probably has some.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. So basically, Mrs. Doubtfire is immortal. Like, there's no way she could ever die in the hearts of so many millions of people.
Sounds like a lot of
She
assumptions.
has saved countless of families and young children that are going through those similar type of issues with divorce, with the parents falling apart. And Mrs. Doubtfire was able to bring joy and life and love and comedy to a situation that was very heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that she has angel wings is very clear in my mind,
sure,
right?
yeah, no,
Because she's basically a guardian angel and a saint.
it's
and a
what
savior.
made breaking the custody. What's that thing when you can't be around somebody?
Restraining order.
Yeah, it makes breaking the restraining order okay because she has angel wings.
Exactly. 100%.
Kind of like how she was cross-dressed, like how she was dressed, how
Right.
he was dressing up like a woman, angel wings, that same thing. Lots of-
Identity theft is fine if you're an angel, I believe.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
It's in the Bible.
And whenever the scene where the mask is like falling down and it was ran over, that the man who was his brother basically was an angel because he made another mask. So all of these things kind of go hand in hand.
So how about the dragon? Tell me more about this dragon.
So the dragon basically shoots fire and flies, right?
Okay.
Mrs. Doubtfire shot fire out to...
You're so close.
Can you like talk like Mrs. Doubtfire here? Can you change your voice a little bit?
It's
And be
Mrs.
her-
All right.
the way, dude. No.
So, angel person
Yeah.
brought people together in bad times,
Yep.
riding a fire-spitting dragon.
Right. Basically, Mrs. Doubtfire paved the way with the fire and the wings to
Okay.
basically make everything okay.
It's a cleansing.
So you
cleansing
say
fire.
Mrs. Doubtfire's winning this fight because of positivity
Correct.
and fire-breathing dragons.
And comedy and laughter.
All right.
And love.
Let's.
You can't beat those forces.
All right, Trish, what do you got?
So the
Pulling
first
up
thing I want to
something.
know, I'm like, okay, Statue of Liberty. What is that? What does she stand for? Let's
If only it was in the title.
Yeah.
just liberty.
She's she wants you to bring her poor and
Yeah, give us your
Huddled
week.
masses.
Yeah.
And just find safety
yeah,
Yeah.
here
in her arms.
in her arms. I think she's holding like fire in her hands. But
She-
and a
Torch.
book.
Some people call it a torch.
So here's the thing that I want to know though. Why am I fighting Mrs. Doubtfire if she's all good?
Because you have to, because of the rules.
For
She has a dragon.
for
so
some
you
reason,
could
like the
fight
reasons, like,
dragon.
are we protecting something? Is this what's happening?
For
here?
someone who had a really, kind of badassy start, you're being way
'Cause I'm not-
nice.
This is why you go with the argument.
Here's the thing.
What?
So exactly, because I'm not competitive, so this is really hard for me to try to like find this fire in there.
Uh-huh.
So let's just do it. I'm just gonna be mean. Okay.
No, you don't
Oh,
have wait.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'm fighting.
Let loose
I'm
here.
assuming that I am fighting Mrs. Doubtfire's angel that riding a dragon because she's evil now. So that's what I'm doing.
Here we go.
All right. So the Statue of Liberty. I am the Statue of Liberty shooting tigers from my mouth on a zipline to Mrs. Doubtfire. And the reason why I think that is just incredible and why I'm going to kick Mrs. Doubtfire's butt
Better.
is because, one, I'm the Statue of Liberty. I'm humongous and made of stone.
Yep.
Two,
Yes.
shooting tigers. I mean, I'm assuming
Tigers.
unlimited amounts of tigers, vicious tigers, right?
All sizes.
Right at you to like chew off your wings and eat fire. And I'm on a zip line around, assuming the entire United States. So I'm protecting the whole USA.
You are.
And so I'm on that zip line protecting the people of the United States from dangers of Mrs. Doubtfire trying to infiltrate our children's hearts and minds and to be evil and ride dragons. Yep.
Sam definitely sold it a little more
Yeah.
competitively, although she did a lot to try to make me like Mrs. Doubtfire.
That's why I struggle.
but you do
Yeah.
not
But-
not appreciate it.
But since I very much, that might be my least favorite
one of my
Robin Williams
favorite
movie of all
movies.
time.
Really? Is it really?
Oh God, it's really bad.
The most quotable movie. I mean,
You probably
I love it.
shouldn't fake who you are to spy on your family.
It's kind of true. Very
But
disrespectful.
That's all right. I still think you put a lot of effort in. The angel wing thing. I'm going to say the tiger and the dragon thing.
Yeah.
They cancel each other out. Statue of Liberty is made of stone.
It's true.
Oh, it's tough. I'm going to go. Sorry, Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm going Statue of Liberty shooting tigers on a zip line.
I mean, could you imagine what that would look like?
that would be.
I
think
like it.
pretty-
I would
Actually,
love a drawing of that.
Yeah.
I've not seen Escape from New York, but I'm guessing that's like a scene in
It's
it.
pretty much
probably-
what it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
I would imagine.
It
and,
is.
And I like the thing is though about me winning this round is that like I find no joy in winning.
No,
and
you
so
know
it's
what?
like okay, this is great. People
I
are
love-
competitive. I don't have that in me.
I love being like we pulled all of that out of our butts. You know what I mean?
did.
Like that was just like
Metaphorically.
I have to teach a class in an hour, so this is really good to get my creative
If you'd have said
juices
the
flowing.
doctor from Flubber, you'd have been the winner.
no, that would have been awesome. I was thinking like Aladdin.
Yeah, the genie.
Like,
Genie would be awesome.
Like I'm nervous. And how awesome would that be as a live action film? I was talking to Ryan about that last night. Aladdin, all the magic. That would be.
They're gonna come out with it.
Will
That'd be
Smith's.
amazing.
They
and
just
talks
did
to be
Beauty and the
genie.
Beast, and they'll do it.
Wait, that's real? It's a thing already?
What is Lion King is going to be?
Yeah, Lion King. But we're
No,
Which one did you say?
Will Smith's gonna be the genie
in Aladdin.
in Aladdin.
Come
He's
on.
in
They're
talks.
really going to do Aladdin?
They're going to do Aladdin.
Oh man.
Isn't the story Aladdin not good as a non-cartoon? I mean,
Right.
That's another one where we're deceiving someone into
about-
pretending we're somebody different to get a girl.
Right. How about, we already had the movie and it's good and you can watch it now.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
make
but-
another cool
Why
cartoon.
are we
Well, I
making
mean, like,
anything? How about a
Jungle
creative
Book.
idea? How about
Jungle
having
Book was
a
really good.
Yeah.
And I love
Jungle Book was awesome.
I love
Yeah, I mean,
the
that's what we
magic.
should think with Aladdin, too.
I love the magic of Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, so good.
I haven't seen it.
All those
Oh
little
my God,
girls
you have
getting to
to.
experience that magic
I
in like
know.
full CGI I cried.
Yeah.
Because I'm a girl like that.
Aw.
I definitely fulfill that
Well,
stereotype.
I cried in Fate of the Furious, so no, I didn't.
Is it? That just came out, right? Is that the new one?
It's not that good.
I've never seen any of them, so
I
I
haven't
don't
either.
know.
Spoiler alert, it's not good, Corey.
I know.
That's a bummer.
This game is really good.
Yeah, this is. I
wanna
don't like
play
That's a good
cards.
idea.
I don't
Yeah.
like Cards Against Humanity. I don't like Apples to Apples, but this
Yeah.
is good stuff.
This is good.
Yeah.
And we weren't fighting.
Yeah,
it
it's-
wasn't,
You guys were too. You know what? This is the kind of positive energy that you're going to find at Doga on
right.
May
True.
20th.
That is right.
At 10 a.m.
Yeah.
All the good vibes.
registration and
Bring your own
Acclimation.
water. Make sure you bring
Bring your
water.
water.
Bring
And
the
don't
water.
feed your dog a meal before
No.
they do this.
Nope.
You don't want
It's a
bloat.
bad idea.
Bloat. Have you heard about bloat?
I
don't.
just
do
learned
it.
of
Don't
this
read it.
recently.
It's
Read it.
awful.
Terrible.
Don't
Awful.
do the boat.
Yeah.
Yep.
They'll
Don't
eat.
want him to-
Let them eat afterwards and then take a little nap.
They'll be
Yeah.
loving
That
it.
Feels so
digest.
To massage them to sleep.
Who doesn't
it.
love to have a big meal after they run
I
around?
know.
So,
Call it a reward.
Yeah. Look it up.
That's why I eat cake all the time.
Well, thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
This is fun.
This is really fun.
Yeah. See?
If you ever want some
Yep.
yoga knowledge or anything, I got.
Well, we had a
Lots of
yoga
things to talk
expert, but
about.
maybe we'll bump you up. There.
Oh.
I don't know.
Wow. Man. Thank you.
Sign the table.
Yeah. Oh, sign the table.
Thank you.
All right,
You can
guys.
take the
Thank you.
headphones off too.
Okay.
Thanks again to Trish, Sam, and Cory for joining me today to talk about Doga. Don't forget about Politics Aside show. Go and find that. Subscribe to it. Also, we will be releasing soon the episode 4 Beyond Repair show this week with Elizabeth Osborne. So make sure you check that out. It's a pretty good one. So yeah, good stuff this week for the podcast listening. So check it out. Good job, everybody.